She's a wonderful person. Mary is a very, very brilliant girl. You may not know that.
Veteran Nollywood actor Pet Edochie himself don't open up about the failed marriages where they actually happened for inside Nollywood. My people are agreed to the IB on the site today. You know, saying one of the many reasons to why many people actually like pets, actually they respect him. Now because of say they believe say this man a person would speak with conviction. They believe say in a person way be say the truth no dey far from him. If they talk him the way e be for him mouth, at least you know they pretend, you know they close mouth to wrongdoing. That is why from the very beginning wey e be say in Peking go decide to give in colleague belle, you can't say he wan marry and join. He actually make am very clear to the people say the only wife of in Peking wey you know na me. So over time, some people they always keep ear down to hear what in Pet Edochie they get to talk about all these things way picking they do concerning all this display of what we don't know where y'all and Judy they do online because the way that they carry their body they do one or two things we don't make sense. Everybody thinks say pets go actually come outside to react to them. We know say y'all na adults. But at least for him to get father like Pet, we be say we know how to be a no-nonsense man. We dey feel say him go talk for all these things we do. But this time, him come outside with advice to say make you no go leave your marriage over tough times. Now the one we actually touch and we can make and can express in feelings for one recent interview we been get with today and today podcast. Now the fact say most actresses for Nollywood don't actually leave their husbands. In talk say ha, this one he no see and coming and he no sweet am. He even go as far as making reference to Chioma Chukwuka, that's a Chioma Akpota she come marry, Ireti, Tonto Dike failed marriages. He make reference to them. And this 76-year-old actor actually talks say most women make the mistake of thinking say the grass they greener on the other side. So according to Peter Edochie, he say women should take their wedding vows seriously and make them remain for their marriage for better for worse. He also argues say men and women no dey equal for house. Even when Holy Book go talk say the moment you don't go utter go talk say to now my husband be this so or na my wife or traditionally just know say two of them don't become one. But Pet say in disagree for that one. Now except for in culture, man no dey kneel down to give woman ring. Man no dey kneel down to propose. So make e no be like say Peter George no dey practice wetin in the preach. Pet and im wife Josephine been actually celebrate their 53 wedding anniversary for October last year. So indirectly now we know say Pet na person wey like me. We know. And now in dey indirectly tell me say na the better and for worse wey she say she promise for altar. Now na the time to actually prove am. You know, say recently maybe come out and say, she no want do again, or she want to send the divorce paper to her husband. And also being fire and Judy with a lawsuit of 100 million. So we feel say maybe you don't talk to her. She says she no want do again. Now make her come actually make this statement for this interview we been get with today. So all this kind of thing where they do now for actually to tell me say make she remain for her marriage. Say make she no leave her marriage for anybody. Now, many people believe, say, in as much as their husband no they beat them, say there is no need for them to leave their marriage. While everywhere. And anyway, what me I know today be say, if the reverse was the case and say na me I actually cheat, I know say nobody, in fact, no advice where you won't give y'all where you go actually hear. Even the for better and for worse when you self promise for utter, it no go keep to am. If may commit adultery for inside marriage, they go dey advise am say to you don't do what you no supposed to do yeah carry yourself come for the marriage. But as na man do am now, it is okay. So as e be now, adultery for marriage now for man e don't become legal, but for woman e no dey legal. E no dey legal. If man commit sin, cheat for inside marriage, they go tell the woman say, oh yeah, now go down on your knees and pray and fast to make God bring your husband back. But if na woman run am now, they go say no, send her packing. Nice one. Anyways, as the matter dey hot for ground, no be small thing no. Uche Maduagu, no be small thing. Himself come out to say he no agree he no agree at all for this thing when his senior colleague Peter Doche talk. Say as e be now, make pets actually focus on him pikin your actions for this marriage, because as e be now, your actions for inside this thing wey you do omo, e no make sense at all. Say make e comot body from these great actresses, that is the people wey actually dey refer to Chioma and the rest. Say make e comot body, make e actually face him own pikin. He talk say marriage is supposed to be enjoyed, not endured, which everybody agree to. Now he come out to say, I wept bitterly after watching Sapet's interview. So insensitive. Instead of boldly criticizing wetin im pikin do im wife of more than 16 years of blissful marriage by giving colleague movie location belle, instead of criticizing how im pikin dey do dance and singing videos with Judy on top social media, even when May dey mourn, you are focusing on tone to decay, anti-irrity and trauma that are now fulfilled and spiritually prosperous. Seriously? That's one I Uchemadu go dey talk. And of course, many people they actually support Uche for the first time. Say, chai, this guy, he actually gets sense like this. Say, waiting he actually talk this time. Say, it makes sense well. Say, for the very first time, fire no go they catch for your house. You go, you leave your own, go they quench another person own. Say that one, it no make sense at all at all. Omo, not be small thing so, because as Uche they make this video where they talk plenty about this matter, I can't be like say the thing pain and where. Omo, no be small thing, because now so it can't begin to shout the para omo, and the people self can't begin to react to the video. Say, see waiting your Edochie don't actually cause him papa. Say he don't they pull the living legend legs out in shame. Say if not, who be Uche we go actually they talk to pets in this manner. So, in conclusion, charity begins at home. And also, in another conclusion, we dey wait for Yul and Judy to actually come outside to give us another hot dance step to ignore wetin im papa dey actually yarn, because we know am. E no dey keep ear down make dey talk to am. So all these things wey you pet Edochie dey talk say to marriage, failed marriage, this. We know say na one way or the other dey try talk say make May remain for this marriage, and May don dey conclude that in her very mind dey say she no wan continue this thing wey dey call marriage relationship with Yul, because Yul sef e don drag the name of the family into the mud. Even though some people they talk say, there's another way y'all would have gone about this marriage of 14, not by rubbing the disrespect we do in the face of May. Say e dey very disrespectful, and many people now they actually talk say waiting pets they talk e no too hold water for inside cup. Say Uche Maduwa go actually they talk something nice. Say for the first time, pets no suppose they talk to other people when your own house they catch fire. Say all this advice where they give and suppose they give out to your son, make his son they use and practice for inside a marriage. No be to they drag the people like Choma and the Retsi come outside they talk about their own failed marriage. Say everybody know the battle where they face. E better say you comot alive, make you for fit start afresh or continue with the way life dey, not to dey actually misbehave like the way y'all dey misbehave, because y'all actually cheated in the marriage, marry the person even without the permission of him wife. Because even for tradition time, they go talk say if you want marry another woman, at least take permission from your first wife. But even May come out to say now for social media she knows see her husband actually give person belle and actually go marry. See all these things follow or discuss am. So make you see all these things where you do na disrespect. That is why pet no suppose come outside to dey actually include other people in this kind of conversation when it be in own household e dey catch fire. I'm gonna be small thing they put for social media. Anyway, on top, I still put on top of entertainment industry, Nollywood veteran actor Edochie himself don't open up about the failed marriages and how it actually feel concerning actresses wey be say their marriage no actually last, mostly within these 2 to 3 years where they've been married. So the thing, they go down well with time. Anyway, on top, and sorry for how we country, this one I don't go down now, and Uche Maduwa come out as to counter attack the Edochie say him, talk well this time. Also say fire they catch for his own house, but in the try to quench the one we did another person house.